Hey everybody. I took like a week and a half off from doing these because my body decided it was going to get sick. I basically lost my voice, and then for a little bit it was like half an octave deeper than usual. But yeah, I get seasonal allergies where I get really sick for like a week, and then I'm good for the rest of the year. It's not contagious or nothing. It's just allergies. It hits me pretty hard. So I haven't been recording these. I saw on Facebook today that Wesley got his license, so good job, Wesley. You didn't wait quite as long to do it as I did, but eventually you got to do it. I guess if you lived in New York, you wouldn't have to. You just walk or take the subway or whatever. But it's almost Halloween, so I think today I'm going to talk about some horror movies. And this kind of sparked an idea because my church every year has something called Reality House, and I always work in the Hell section. And me and another guy are doing a scene where Satan is a waiter and the person coming to hell is a guest. And it's just this really awkward interaction that gets slowly more and more uncomfortable, and it's a pretty cool scene. But the guy who's doing it with me said the way he's trying to do Satan is the bartender from The Shining. I've never seen The Shining, so I don't really know if it's a horror movie or not, but I think it is. So I was thinking about that today, and it sparked this idea of horror movies that I've seen. Oh, come on, guy. I think the best... Come on, just make your turn. Sorry, I'm behind a guy. He's been waiting for an eternity to make his turn, even though he's had enough room multiple times, and there's only one lane. But I think the best horror movie that I've ever seen that I enjoyed was Sinister, which is basically there's this guy who moves into a haunted house. He's like a horror writer, and in his attic he discovers some old projector movies. Like he finds a projector and the film that goes on it, and it's these videos of families meeting very violent ends. Like I know there was like a car crash, and then one where they were tied to pool chairs and thrown into the pool to drown. They had like bricks on it to weigh it down. Just some really, really violent deaths. And the house is like haunted by a demon. I don't remember the name, but it starts with an A, and it's based off some Sumerian demon or some ancient civilization demon. And I won't spoil the rest of the story, but that's like the basic premise. This horror writer actually meets a real horror scenario with a demon who's killing all the families who have ever lived in that house. So that's the main conflict in the story. What's going to happen to the family that's living there now? Um, it's a lot better movie than I'm making it sound. Because I'm thinking back about it and I'm like, oh yeah, this is a great movie, and my description is kind of bland. But if you've ever seen the movie, I think it's called Haunted House. It's like a comedic parody, kind of like how the Scary Movie franchise is comedic parodies of pretty much every single horror movie there is. The first Scary Movie, I think, is a parody of Scream, which Scream is already a parody of slasher movies. So the first Scary Movie is a comedic parody of a horror parody of a horror movie. Or I think it's just Scream is just a parody of the genre. I don't remember. I've never seen Scream, but I have seen I've never seen the whole Scream, but I have seen Scary Movie. A couple weeks ago, my dad, every time he finishes a show or a movie on Netflix, he's like, "Oh man, what should I be watching now?" So the last thing he finished was The Walking Dead. He's trying to find something new to watch, and he finds this terrible horror movie. It's called Clown. And if you've ever seen the Da Vinci Code and how convoluted their explanation is, like, Da Vinci cracked this code, and Jesus had a kid with Mary Magdalene, and you can find this code written on all Da Vinci's paintings and stuff. That's how convoluted the explanation of Clown is. The story is there is a pale-skinned, red-nosed monster called a Cloyne that lived in the mountains of Germany or Scandinavia or something, that would come down and eat one child for every month of winter. And there's a clown suit that somebody found in some old abandoned house. He's like a real estate person, so he's getting ready to sell it. He finds a suit, and the clown that he hired for his son's birthday got sick, so he couldn't show up. So he's putting on this clown outfit to entertain his son, and it turns out it's the skin of the Cloyne, and whoever puts it on gets cursed. And the movie is just as stupid as that sounds. Like, it's not like Sinister where I'm making it sound worse than it is. I'm probably making it sound better than it actually is. It's the one good part about it, I like this in horror movies, where they have like an old book with the legend in it. That's what I liked about the Babadook, like the children's story book of the Babadook. In that, I like that little touch. But there's a man who has all this knowledge about the Cloyne, and he's trying to kill the main character who put the suit on. And he's got this weird hand-drawn book with all these pictures and different excerpts from books that he found about the Cloyne. But it's just ridiculous. And let's see. I had a thought while talking about that. Oh yeah. If you want a good laugh, there's a scene in the Cloyne where the main character tries to kill himself to stop the curse, and he shoots himself. He takes a gun and shoots himself out the back of the head, and his blood spatter is rainbow. So, you know, like the rainbow tie-dye wigs that clowns wear, that's what the blood spatter looked like. So, hope you all are doing well in school, and I hope, Wesley, I don't know if you got a way to buy a car, but I hope you get a good car. Mine's from like the 70s. I'm not sure if I already said this story on one of these talks or not. I know I've told Aaron, but whenever I had my permit and me and my dad drove in this car, he'd tell me the story. Oh yeah, this car was made during the Carter years, during the oil embargo. So it's made to cruise really well downhill. That way it doesn't waste as much gas. What he called it, the gas crunch, which is the oil embargo years. So I swear that couple, the first little bit of pushing down the brakes is more accelerator. I swear. But it's a fun car to drive. It's a little harder to control than some cars, just speed wise, but it handles really well, so it's not that big a deal. But I hope you get a good car, and I hope we get a chance to record tomorrow. I know you sent me a message, but I think that'll be a lot of fun. I hope you got something in mind because I haven't had much time to think about it. But I guess I'll see. That's all I got to say today. I'm going to try to keep these shorter than they have been because it takes a long time to transfer this stuff and upload it otherwise. I'm going to try to get these things out as quick as I can. But that's all I got to say today. I'll talk to you guys later.